Sometimes you got to look for what your opponent needs. Go for that. That's strategy. And that's what winners do. We got to shut down what they got. We're not here to just see what happens and hope for the best. We're here to win. I don't play anything for second place. I play to win. We just need Kittle or McCaffrey. We got McCaffrey. That's why we pray, fellas. That's why we pray. This has been Kittle and McCaffrey all night. God doing work. With this touchdown, we are 4 points away from winning this week and moving on to the finals. This got us right there. We are 0.64 points away from tying. One more pass, and we got the finals. Or if he can give me a few yards right here. Ah, come on, catch that. That's it. That's it. We are going to the finals. Thank you, Brock Purdy and Kittle and Christian McCaffrey. What's up, guys? First off, we want to thank God for getting us here, right? We can't do it without him. I want to thank everyone who supported us. And number three, especially the players who did what they had to do. We got Brock Purdy, we got McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor threw his in there too. But you guys got us here. We are in the finals. Happy finals week. Happy holidays. Can't forget that. Like I said, that's why we got to stay prayed up always, you know? Can't do it alone. I'm holding this close because that was close for me. That was, if it come down to the Monday game, that's a stressor right there. Anything could happen. You see players go out, things like that. You never know what's going to happen. Jonathan Taylor's not been the same since Daniel Jones has been gone. Luckily, the 49ers are rolling right now. And, you know, obviously, the best part is the finals are set. It's Showtime versus To Affinity and Bijan. And the second best part about it all, my nephew in the league, Galactic Empire, is doing nothing but hating. When I told him, I went to his room, I said, hey, man, I made it. I'm going to the finals. You know what he did? You know, he's been hating since he was about 10 years old. I remember he was drinking so much Haterade. And I told his dad, I said, you know, I don't think it's good for him. You know, I just don't feel like it's going to be good for long-term effect. And he said, nonsense. It's got protein in it. And I said, oh, well. You know, we wanted the best thing for this kid, you know. So, football star, basketball star, hey, protein worked. So, unfortunately, we got to deal with the hating part. But at least he's out of it, so I don't have to deal with him in the finals. Got him. Anyway, back to business. We got Trevion Henderson. It looks like he's not going to play. So what we're trying to do is we're going to go pick up Ramondre Stevenson. But me having the most points in the league, I have the lowest waiver because of that. So if somebody else chooses to pick him up before me, I get the last call. So hopefully nobody else noticed that Henderson might not be playing. He's on my team, so I'm definitely noticing. Hopefully they just didn't see that. And Colton, he's a dad, so he's got a lot to pay attention to, you know? Might have that small advantage on him. Because his team is balling out. That's a scary team, too. He said early on his comeback time, and yeah, he came back. And he's all the way in the finals. Kyle Pitts doesn't have the best matchup this time. He had 3 green lights on his last few weeks, but hopefully this week slows him down. Well, that's all we need is 1 week. That's all we need, fellas, 1 week. And then in the other bracket, we got the consolation bracket. Mr. Pure Dumb Luck made it all the way to the finals in that one. We got my brother-in-law, Asher Papa Deck, the one who was with me in the finals last year. Now he's in the consolation finals to see who gets to choose their draft pick for next season. I'll let you guys know in the next clip if we get these other players. So I got Ramondre Stevenson on there, hoping to get him tomorrow. I got the Detroit Lions about to play the Minnesota Vikings without J.J. McCarthy. They've been messing up, especially without him. Trying to pick up the New York Giants defense. They got Las Vegas for their Week 17 matchup. So that actually might, because they can score a lot of points when they're up against an easy team. Up against easier teams, they've actually been one of the top defenses. Overall in the season, they've been one of the worst. But we go week by week. I also noticed Colton has bad matchups for next week for both his defenses. So that's another reason I wanted to lock 2 top defenses for this week down. I want to make sure he can't get it. We got to find a way to slow down Jamar Chase, find a way to slow down Kyle Pitts, and slow down especially ETN. And Gainwell getting so lucky all the time, getting tired of this. So all we can do to really stop him right now is make sure there's no other defense that he can pick up. I don't play anything for second place. We're not here for a participation award. I'll update you guys in the next clip when the waivers come out.